And we're underway here. Rogue and Rack Attack ready to roll. Ben Johnson here temporarily subbing in, catching my breath. Ready to watch a breathtaking match here. Hard throw, ably blocked. Amanda Sugden on the left wing for Rack Attack. Lamb in the middle, sends it solo. Trailer getting Brady. Yvonne Scher, member of the Team Canada squad. Opposite many other peers. Captain McDonald holds back, has a 1-2 punch, takes her out. With Brady out, there's 5 remaining for Rogue. 4 for Rack Attack. Betty Mack, hero on the top stage. Apparently, in her fun fact, known for her calves. And that's not a farmer joke. And good hits make it 2 remaining here for Rogue. Tara Flat of Manitoba. Oh man, 1-2 hit on Sugden, sliding to protect teammates is Mack. Christine Lamb with Vanessa Wynn. Lamb with the play call, ready, set. Her fun fact is she's legally blind, so those goggles hopefully giving her supervision. And hopefully none of the refs this match are legally blind. No shade. 2v3. Rogue silver medalists, Rack Attack, frequent playoff victors. They rose to fame. 2020 provincials shocked the nation on Dodgeball.live. Mia Duchamp on the left wing for Rogue. Ready's on defense. It's Flat with the throw and a catch and another catch. Oh, turning this set way around. And that's the danger of getting a Katie Brady and a Moravec out early, is that a full send can happen now. And up and out is Lamb. A fake pump fake from Brady. Wow, wow, wow. If we could vote for a MVP of the match, we know her early lead goes to Flat. Rogue is ready to roll. Strong now on for Rack Attack. Opening rush, any advantages? Oh, beautiful throw. No connects. Jenna Songe. Smooth as butter windmill throw. Cross, not connects, but that one does. Yvonne is out. Kaylee Krochek with the throw, sharing with teammates. Good ups, stays alive. Burden to throw is on Rack Attack. Play call coming out of the middle. Up, here we go. Catches, win matches. Tara Flat. If Rack Attack didn't know she's got grips, then they do now. Half the team she's caught out so far. And Brady eliminated again. Probably target number 1 here. Hard throw with the elim. Tran is out. Trina Tran. See what her fun fact is. Addicted to another sport, whatever. Golf. This is the most action you can have. Imagine hitting a ball and the point being to hit someone else. Flat, Krochek, Sonch, and Moravec wearing the Sonch jersey. As the ball is up. And who is the tall? Do we have Sean Oko around? Oh, hey, we got someone in the gym helping out, using some equipment. Fantastic. As Moravec is elimed. 4-on-3 advantage. Rack Attack. Lamb with the play call. Ready, sets, delivers hard on target, but unable to block it. That one is Flat. Krochak getting 2 balls, 2 apiece for the Rogue women, and preemptive throw. And the counter connects on Yvonne Scher. Sharing is carrying here. Ready, set. Kapow. Good throw. Lamb getting back. 1v3. Kaylee does not keep herself alive, and also potentially a lineout.
All right. Just coming off of the Manitoba game, we had a Dark Horse taking on New Era. Now we're going to see another Manitoba team. That is Rogue. Against Rack Attack. I'm so sorry. Ran from the other court. Rack Attack currently with 2 points. Rack Attack, the #1 Alberta team. Going down and high, so player manages to stay in. Love the wind up there from Sanch. So we just have 4 players now left on the side of New Era. Rogue. Ooh, going down and into the knees of Morovic there. Up and high over onto Krochak, and Sanch gets eliminated as well. Just Katie Brady left against the full lineup of Rack Attack players. 1-2, Brady counters, that ball goes through into the net. It looked like they were gonna catch, they had their arms out, deciding to change at the last minute, like, nope, not worth it. Brady, 2 balls hitting the floor, calling no hits. She's just getting those balls handed. Honestly, it's like a machine gun, the way she loads up and just whips and whips and whips. Rushes to the back to get those balls handed back in, dropping into that defensive stance. We see Rack Attack coming up to the line, ready to take that shot. Again, 2 blocks and a whip. They managed to get out of the way. I want to say it's the guard for Rack Attack regardless, number 8. Tran. All right, play call being made now. Rack Attack again, still with the 5 players on the court, going after Brady. Brady just doing her thing. You know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Rack Attack managing to keep their players. It's just Brady. I think this is going to be a bit of a wait. Rack Attack with ball control now. They have 3 in hand for their 5 players. Blocks 1, the other one goes into their teammate, goes down and off to the side. So number 4 on Rack Attack manages to stay in. We still have those 5 players. Brady whipping it from the back line. She is just staring them down, ready to get into that defensive position, goes up and over, holding those 2 balls to block. I don't think she's broken a sweat yet, to be perfectly honest. Rogue with 1 point, Rack Attack with 2 points. We'll see if Brady can tie this up for them, and we see call being made for the back line. Don't think she's impressed with that. She's gonna take a moment though, and she's gonna be back in. Rack Attack celebrating that one. All right. As they line up, they're just figuring out which one is the back line. They're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to see Flat on the court rushing for it now. Krochak goes for it. Flat goes for it while Rack Attack is still up at the line. No eliminations made on either side. A lot of defensive throws being made on both sides during that opening rush. It was a bit hectic. Krochak and McDonald are eliminated now. Rack Attack still with 6, going for it. But that throw from Rogue wasn't able to connect with anyone. Rogue getting out of the way, returning that fire, just the one from Morovic going over. Brady with the ball in hand, making that play call to the rest of the Rogue team. Morovic taking the shot, getting out of the way very nicely on the tip of their toes. Player from Rack Attack. not a catch. Duchamp throws it. It goes, hits, loses control between the legs. That's going to take out number 3 on rack attack. Duchamp still stays in, though. Flat gets eliminated off of a counter, I believe. As we go back to the Rogue side as they maintain that ball control. Nice shots there from the Rogue side. Duchamp with another one, taking out player. Taking out 88 on rack attack. And as a pinch hitter, we have Shree Harrington joining us now. This game was so interesting, you couldn't help yourself.
It was. I was just, grabbing a little snack. I play next, and I was like, what should I do next? I'm going to watch this game.
And I haven't had a chance to do commentary with you, so woohoo!
Excited.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got some really strong teams here. I mean, coming in and seeing this score,
right?
I can tell Rogue is a little agitated about it.
I would definitely agree with that. Like, definitely a bit of a fluster.
Yeah, but I mean, Rack Attack came in this championships with something to prove after having missed the national qualifiers last year.
Ooh, yeah.
With the amount of experience on their team too, I think they were like, we have to do something. We have to show up.
And I mean, you got to give it up to Rogue. Like, they were so close last year too. So they feel like they can taste that gold medal. So they need to, they need to fight their way to the top again, which they are trying to do.
Yeah, and it's mostly the same roster for them. I think they had a pickup for the tournament, but they lost Sarah Boucher with an injury, and then they have Tara Flatt, kind of an exchange almost from Mira Duarte. She used to play on Caffeine,
and now she's
and then Mira's moved to Montreal, and so they did a little swap.
Yeah, I miss Mira in Winnipeg, but I'm glad she's happy in Quebec.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the province of Quebec, in Montreal. All right, coming up to the line, they're taking their shots now off of that opening rush. I believe we started in no block. I didn't see the rush actually happen. So that did happen. Yeah, Sanj got hit out, like you said.
Katie Brady also taken out with a block there.
Taking her out early definitely is going to give Rack Attack a confidence boost.
And Jenna Anderson is a new addition to Rack Attack. Otherwise, the team is mostly the same. I think they also added Lisa.
Funny enough, though, Jenna Anderson, former Rainbow Thunder player from Manitoba.
So they know her well.
Yeah, they've got her number.
Big catch there and a block, though, so she's out, but she makes the catch, brings back JD.
Ooh, yeah, JD is someone they're going to have to watch out for. She's got that windmill throw, and she's got those catches.
And Jenna Anderson blocks, I believe.
Yeah, that was
taken out.
It was a block and hit from Duchamp there, so Duchamp gets the kill on Anderson.
I think this is such an important point for Rogue. If they win this, I can see them really going on a bit of a heater and making up some points here.
I think they're going to come into the second half very aggressively as they are down in points. And to be perfectly honest, based on what I have seen from Rogue, that is not something they're used to, and I don't think they're going to want it to last very much longer.
Big catch from Jenna.
Oof.
McDonald.
Honestly, McDonald.
Sugden as well, and Sugden's got such a hard throw.
Oh, pop off of the chest there. That's the last one off of Rack Attack. Again, McDonald with those catches. I think that earned her an MVP trophy in Montreal.
Yeah, in the final, I think.
So many clutch catches that you weren't expecting. It's just like, McDonald, like, holy.
Yeah, I think that, like I mentioned, such an important point for Rogue to win there. They're coming into the second half down 4-2. Rack Attack, what are you doing if you're them? I missed the first couple points, so I know
I
something's
did too,
working for them.
Actually. I was over on court 1 because we had a Manitoba game. And there were a few interruptions. A yellow card had to be given out to Dark Horse.
I see.
The ball retriever slid and took out the referee.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was. I honestly, I feel bad, but it was kind of funny watching it happen.
So one big hit, and then Krocek is taken out. So big jump there from Sugden to avoid 2 balls coming at her. Burden will be on Rack Attack. And Rack Attack's got a lot of experience playing together. That's one of their biggest strengths is their communication and collaboration. They know each other's styles so well. They can cover each other, protect. And of course, they also have Betty Mack and Yvonne Scher, as well as Vanessa Hune, who all 3 have been on Team Canada foam squads.
Rack Attack has been together for 6 years. Rogue has been together for 4 years. So there is 2 years there for Rack Attack with a little bit of experience playing together.
Yeah, and they also mostly started from 8-inch foam in Calgary. They have a Boss Dodgeball
I
league.
hear that a lot with those teams. We know that Rack Attack and a lot of those southern BC teams as well started with the bigger ball format. So it's, it's great to see how they have been able to compensate to join the Dodgeball Canada play style.
Yeah, absolutely. They took a little bit to adapt, but now that they have, they are such a force.
They're not looking back.
No, and they are up bodies 6-3 against Rogue here.
Yeah, but we still have the Brady ball to watch out for.
Segden taking the counter on McDonald, missing.
Love that
getting a counter
fake
back,
throw from number
dodges.
25 on Rack Attack in the guard position. No ball in hand, but just wanted to psych them out. McDonald with a pop into the arms. Looked like she was going to go for a block. She didn't think that was going to go into the arms, watching it go out. Brady gets eliminated.
And
just Morovic left in.
Not happy about it. Sugden takes her out. She's also taken out, but I would say for Sugden that was probably a good outcome, best outcome.
It looks like they traded off Sheer, though, and it was a 1-2 hit on Morovic. I think Rack Attack is doing a great job. They're keeping that ball control. They're rushing up to the line, and they know which throws and when to take them on the Rogue players.
Absolutely.
Like, they're really catching them off guard.
One of their biggest strengths is absolutely ball control. As I'm from Alberta, I played them several times, played them in the provincial championships, and exactly that. Like, they have a tendency to frustrate, and when you get frustrated, you have a tendency to throw more balls, and then they will just capitalize.
Yeah,
and
that frustration can lead to aggression, but it can also lead to mistakes being made. So it looked like we did have a false start as we go into that reset. So we see Flat taking the run with McDonald there, as we saw the rush going in for Rack Attack. They have that burden to throw because the point goes over the players on Rogue, so they do manage to stay alive. No eliminations made on the second, on the rush there. Brady looks like she's sitting this one out. Probably the best to cool her head. Rack Attack making that play call, going for it. Looked like they were going for Krochak, and she avoids it. McDonald throws, they counter, McDonald goes out, so that is the first player out on the Rogue side now. But that's going to give them 4 balls. Flat takes a windmill shot. It goes right through the players on Rack Attack. All of them stay alive, so we have a 5v6 situation right now.
And there's a few windmills on the Rogue side, Tara Flat being one of them.
Duchamp going for a block, Flat going for one. It's going to take it down to 3 now.
But more balls for Rogue, so burden is on them to throw.
I think the way Rack Attack is throwing, it might come from that larger ball format, but they have this nice little drop shot where it has a spin at the last moment, and that's what's popping off of the Rogue players.
Absolutely. And I just, speaking of the windmill, we were talking about Jenna Desange did make a hit there, but then also threw overhand on Betty Mack, who made a big catch. Getting her teammate back in. So it's 2v5 now for Rack Attack.
Desange being a former Team Canada player herself, she has earned it with that deadly windmill throw.
Absolutely. Lots of composure. She's known for making big catches. Unfortunately, she's not on the court, but the rest of her teammates that are also known for making big plays here. So.
And Sanj, speaking of her, she was the MVP at the 2023 Nationals.
So it looks like we've just got one here for Rogue. Burden is on her to throw.
Yeah, so it's just Morovic now going after.
Taking out Sugden, and Mack counters.
Betty Mack on the attack.
Yeah, Mack attack.
I'm sure this probably been said before, but I like that.
Rack Attack is all smiles. They're looking happy. This is absolutely how they would have wanted this game to go.
I mean, they are, like, this is the top team out of Alberta, the top team out of Manitoba. And again, we see a lot of teams coming from other provinces trying to change it up. We do see a new substitution on the court. We have number 22, Brianne Bruno.
And she, correct me if I'm wrong, she was one of the pickups.
Yes, she was a pickup
this season. She usually plays on.
Joining Rogue for this tournament, their home team is Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Manitoba Valkyrie team That was at Nationals last year when it was still called Nationals.
Yeah.
They made a surprise entrance onto the stage. They did decide to go separate
Duchamp
ways.
also almost makes a catch but isn't able to secure it. I think that's been probably Rogue's biggest frustration today. They have made a couple catches, but
they haven't been able
not
to make
as
the
much
catches
as
they
usual.
need to make.
Yeah.
Especially with a player differential like this. They've got Bruno, they've got McDonald, but they still have a full 6 on rack attack. Bruno coming up, ready to take that shot. McDonald throws instead. Big pop fly up, and Bruno wasn't able to connect with it. They had the point of contact, but they slid out
right
after they fumble.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see Bruno drop her balls as she slid for that catch with her arms up in the air, just to make it more visible. I think that might have helped out Rogue. But again, Bruno, she is relatively newer in general to the dodgeball scene. So great mentorship, being able to play with Rogue.
Absolutely.
Learning opportunity.
And she's really fast on the rush there.
Oh yeah, she's zippy.
She's speedy, yeah.
I think that's probably why they brought her on, for the zippy. Love the throws there from Nguyen.
And that's a good arm she's got too. Fits right in with Rogue.
Both these teams make it look so flawless for how hard they throw.
I may have to leave.
Oh no!
I apologize. My team
okay.
is playing next, and they're calling me out here.
That's okay. You
appreciate
need to
taking
go
the
get
time.
ready. Thank you for joining me. I will take over. Absolutely loved having you here, Shree, and we will see you very shortly playing on the court.
Sounds great.
Not this court, but we will see you on a court.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, take care. All right, Rock Attack coming up to the line, making that play call now. We see the number being called by McDonald. Looks like it may be a hold. Going for flat. Flat catches one. The second one hits her out. Brady doesn't get a catch, but Rack Attack does eliminate her. Got to be a little bit discouraging for Brady. I feel really bad for that. All right, we got 2 minutes being called now on the clock. Bruno trying to block that one. It does end up clipping them. 4 players left for Rack Attack. Rogue with that lineup in the back there, going for Sanch. Sanch manages to block that one out of the way. 4 players still, only 3 players now left for Rack Attack. I don't think Nguyen knew 100% if that was a hit or not, but it does get called. Takes the out. Rogue coming up to the line, ready to take that shot. Beautiful, beautiful sniper shot there from Morovic on number 13. Big jumping catch. Oh, but Sutherland doesn't get it because she lined out. And you needed to be able to do that with 2 points of contact in the court. So landing on that line is going to keep Morovic in. For Rogue, number 4 taking the shot at Krochak, and she's like, yeah, you hit me. Please don't throw at me any more than you need to. So that's going to be another point now on the board for Rogue. So they are slowly winning it back. 4 points in between getting a win, though, with 43 seconds. I don't think Rogue is going to take this one. But we are going to see this round go into no block very shortly as soon as we get them lined up. They do need to hustle, though, as it hits 30 seconds on the timer. Point going to Rogue, or burden going to Rogue because they did get that point, so we're going to see them needing to throw, shot clock being counted down. Rack Attack was ready to try and take that counter. Bruno with a big throw, though. She's ready for it. She's clapping her hands saying, give me a catch. Love the confidence. And it's going to be no throws from Rack Attack. They were faking a couple of them, and just the one throw, getting down out of the way. Ball goes up, Duchamp goes out. Timer being called as we go into no block. The whistle goes, though, so those hits that did happen before the ref officially blew the whistle, even if the timer had gone, we need to wait for the ref to call it no block, so all of those will stay legal. So they are calling it to go now. Burden is going to be on Rack Attack because they have the full lineup of 6 players still. They were able to eliminate a couple of the rogue players before the no block started. That's definitely going to work in Rack Attack's favor. And Rack Attack going for Sanch. I don't think she was expecting that, but you know what? She's got a huge smile on her face. Love to see that attitude. 4 balls in hand now. Rogue needs to take a shot. Morovic going for it, taking out number 12 on Rack Attack. Play call being made now by Anderson. Looks like they're going to go for Morovic. Anderson going for a catch, pops right off her chest. A lot of powerful throws from that Rogue side. Something that Anderson is very familiar with. Krochak going up and over and into her hands. Beautifully executed there. That is going to be a catch, bringing Duchamp back in for Rogue. That's going to give them the player advantage with the balls, going for Rack Attack. Taking a hit at Trong. Trong stays in. 4 balls for Rack Attack. Play call made. Coming up to line, ready to take that shot. Goes a little bit shy there off of Bruno. And a big pop fly catch up. We're going to see number 12 coming back in now. So we still have the 3 players on the Rack Attack side, taking on the 3 players from Rogue. Absolutely crazy. And both teams are taking a moment. They're trying to establish burden, and we're going to give it to Rack Attack. A lot of frantic movements happened when those players returned, so understandable they would lose the orientation on the referee side. But it's great that both teams were able to compensate. 4 balls now for Rack Attack, coming in, taking the shots. And a nice throw at Brady. Brady just stepping out of the way with a nice pivot. Coming up to the line again, ready to take that shot. Number 25 down on the knees, pivots out of the way. I love that move when it's just ever so slight. And they're going for Morovic now, 2 over on Morovic. I think this is going to be a bit of a back and forth before we do see any results taking place. Krochak going for another catch there. And a 1-2 from Morovic and Brady. Taken out. And Brady going for Bader. No balls for Brady in hand, 1 for Morovic. And it looks like that one did clip her on the back as she was getting down. So Morovic goes out. It's just Brady left. The ball bounces up, so Brady is still good. She's going to whip it from her knees on the back line, getting those balls handed to her. See her changing up position now. Number 25 ready to take that shot. Brady does get a catch, so it's just Bader now left as Sanch comes back on the court. Beautiful, beautiful catch from Brady. She's going for it. She had the sticky fingers though, and it looks like she might have had a moment where she splinched something. So it's just Sanch going after her. Bader getting down nice and low off of that windmill throw from Sanch. Ball being passed over now to the retriever. Sending it over to Sanch. Bader with all the balls on their side, but Sanch is just staring them down, not able. Honestly, the way Sanch is playing so aggressively, they're not letting Bader get a chance to grab those balls that they need to take those return fire shots. Sanch getting low out of the way of that one. Sanch looking a little winded here. A ball going wide. Got to be careful about that one, going really close to the hair on Bader. And that Sanch takes it with that windmill throw. I got to say, though, Bader has some very luscious locks, so it's understandable that it would have almost been a hit in the hair. Rogue is going to close out that point, but Rack Attack takes the win 7-4.